Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you part 2 of the SOTIS in-house featuring the Balrog Brutalizer. We'll see what's going to go down here. Right now, the Protos is a little bit behind in terms of level and items based upon the kills, but we'll see whether or not they'll be able to capitalize on the one tower that they do have over here in the center portion. It looks like Jackson will be able to take down a lot of these units here, and now just going to be a matter of time. Jackson looking to finish off this photon cannon. One of the very nice things, making sure to let the photon cannon level 1 get 2 shots onto the Hydra before you attack. That way you still get the minerals and are able to buy better items. It looks like Lalu now trying to push off to the north. Will he be able to... Oh, the tactic is down over here, but we do have Vorpal. Vorpal may be able to come in. Oh, the stun does miss Lalu as Lalu now tries to run away. It looks like he's going to be hiding in the shop and hiding down over here. It looks like he will be able to sit there and look pretty for a while. Meanwhile, Drake now in the center activating Martyr. He does have that level 2 epilogue now, so he will be able to knock up people into the air. But Lalu in a bit of trouble, but he did get regenerated just a little bit with that Hand of Manx ability, able to get up so much damage, so effective on agility heroes as they are now continuing this push off to the north. Meanwhile, back over here you look and see Mandrake and Rancor perhaps trying to do a bit of a gank. They're going to be pushing off into that location. There's the scanner sweep, but nothing is really bringing up the rear there. So right now, I think both teams are trying to reorganize themselves, and Protoss really needs to get a really strong engagement. They need to do a good engagement, perhaps try to pick off some units that are out of position there. There's a quick stun, and oh, Slap Your Face is going to be in a bit of trouble. Does the nuke go off? And yes, Raynor gets taken down off of the Rancor nuke. Nicely done by Rancor. Meanwhile, back in the center, it looks as though the advantage that the Zerg players have is going to continue to carry. There's the pluck, and there's the epilogue into the air. Down it goes. But now Kerrigan is in trouble. Kerrigan is Gunslinger going to be able to get off another pluck. That's all he really needs. Yes, I think he did use the reboot, and there's the pluck. And now that was the exact engagement that the Zerg needed. But I think Rancor was taken down there, so... so far, it's been a 3-for-1. Gunslinger may get taken down, and oh, is it going to be enough? Down to 11 hit points, one more shot. There's the Chronosphere, and now attempting to run away, but he gets destroyed as well. So we are now sitting at 13-17. Hydra going to go after Jackson. Jackson stuck himself in a corner, and they're, going to try to... What? Oh my goodness. Wow, that's something I rarely ever see. Using... oh my gosh, using the cloud smoke screen, and then using a space-time capsule in the smoke screen in order to teleport out. I was for sure that he was gonna die there, but now Oversoul continuing to push in, and oh, there is a more ability, and it looks like Stetman may get taken down. Another Q would do it, and oh no, Oversoul barely escaping there, but a nuke going to end his... Oh, down to 33 hit points. A vital infusion regeneration. The difference between life and death. Kerrigan, however, not going to be so lucky, as Gunslinger and the Protoss are currently sitting at 5 up over their opponent. It looks like this tower may finally fall. It is low. A couple Infernal Marines are going to absorb a lot more damage as well, as the pylon does get taken down as well. Jackson now sitting back here. It looks like Zeratul is going to try to come in for a little bit of a pull. More damage is being dealt. And what is going to be happening here, as no, there's just a lot of action happening in the center, but nothing really going on. Oversoul now getting a hit in by, and oh, there is a pluck. What is happening? It looks as though Gunslinger is going to be in a problem as Oversoul tries to run away. He's able to dodge it, and so many nukes going down. And it looks like Lalu will be able to pull back. There's the pluck. And I believe, yes, Lalu was destroyed there. And just a very unfortunate engagement, as now we can see Zerg up by 6 kills. No one has yet to make a move on the Aeon or the Leviathan just quite yet. Oversoul currently... Where is Oversoul? Oversoul back over here. Going to try to perhaps do a little bit of a push. It looks like Rancor is going to pull back there. Drake doing just a good job with a lot of assists as of late, getting those plucks down early and often in order to do really timely engagements. And it looks like Zerg will be able to take this game unless the Protoss gets that engagement that I've been talking about, and it looks like, nope, just doing a quick scanner sweep on the Leviathan, making sure that nothing's really going on there. Not quite sure who died in that engagement. Let's see who did die. It looks like, yeah, Lalu overextending himself. Who put this 0 tool on my team? All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and see what's gonna happen here. It looks like Vorpal will get to level 6 in just a moment. That is gonna be very, very devastating, as the carry getting to that level 3 ultimate ability in just a moment. It looks like Drake will be about to push in as well. Will he be able to get some damage and perhaps take down Rancor? Oh, and there's the pluck into the air with the Martyr, exactly as I mentioned, and Rancor, such a squishy hero, quickly taken down by Gunslinger. Planar Void now being used. It looks like Lalu's gonna go ahead and try to push in. We may get a pluck. Oh, the pluck, a nice teleport, ending that there, and Gunslinger would have for sure gotten there, and there's the juke. I love this trash talk. No negative words, but in comes Stepman, or out goes Stepman, as I believe the nuke will be, yes, landing there, trying to offer a bit of support, but unable to do anything, as now Rancor with a lot of time scale should be able to take down Jackson there. There's the nuke, and he runs into it, but it looks like he will be able to barely escape. What's going to be happening? Another nuke going down, and oh my goodness, what is happening? Drake getting taken down somehow. Rancor now trying to run away, and it looks like, oh, a nice... Are we going to get that kill shot? And wow, I believe the Protoss was actually able to get a little bit of a ground in that fight. The Jackson was not destroyed, was not killed, and was able to take down 2 other heroes as well. So very nicely done by the Protoss, and the Protoss is still in it, even though they are still just slightly behind. The towers are now more of a liability than anything else now, as we are now going to have an engagement here. It looks like the Oversoul, it looks like taking a little bit more damage there. This may be a bit of a problem, and yes, it was taken down after a nice planar void, and now it is only a difference by 2, and a nice skill shot there, but Oversoul is in trouble. Oversoul needs to make its way out. It looks like it will try to take it down, and Oversoul was able to finish it off, and now the score is even once more. We are currently sitting at 23-23 as another tower has been destroyed, and I believe Zerg at one point was up by 7, but Zerg overextending themselves, playing a little bit out of position, not playing as the team that they needed to play as, and now in a bit of trouble. What I believe that was either a Hyperion Shield Generator or a TPI, or a TPI in order to get off those nukes. And now you can see over here trying to take this down. I believe that there is a Pyre in this group, and now there is going to be a scanner sweep. Jackson is in a bit of trouble. Jackson does need to pull back just a little bit, but we are going to have perhaps Hydra come in, and that is going to be a bit of an issue, and down goes Jackson. Jackson, yes, does get taken down, but I believe Hydra will get taken down as well. But more importantly, they prevent Leviathan from getting destroyed. But now it looks like we may get a kill steal here in just a moment. There's the Q, and no, Raynor able to get the Q and the mark for death off in time. Meanwhile, back over here, Lalu is in trouble, trying to engage completely out of position. Lalu, and yeah, just a really bad choice there. Should have tried to run away. Leviathan does give you additional damage bonus, but you really want the Aeon bonus when you're fighting 1v3. And now, let's see what's going to be happening here. It looks like the Brutalizer. Oh, this is not a good engagement. And yes, down goes that one hero. 4 versus 1. Not a very fair fight there, but just really bad decision making now by the Protoss. It looks like they're going to try to push in. It looks like the Drake has taken a lot of damage already. Jackson should have tried to push in and now try to use the static link, and it looks as though Gunslinger will be forced to pull back, and for some reason not using the Q ability, and now continuing this push. There's no flash at all. Magnetic link needs to be established onto one of those heroes, Planar Void, and now it looks like the Vorpal will get taken down. Down goes their carry, as now we can see Drake and Stepman attempting to pull away. Stepman still down to level 11, and now in comes a very nice ability, nice kill by Lalu. Lalu may be able to get this off, and now Lalu is in a bit of trouble. He is going to be double teamed, and he does get destroyed, and now it is going to be Drake. And Drake now destroyed, so now it is Protos up by 2, as yeah, I could not foresee this happening. This is still going back and forth, a crazy game between these two teams so far, as the center tower looks like it will be destroyed, as there was an all kill. Stepman, the only hero currently up and running. No, Rancor is finally in, but that center tower has been destroyed. And now, oh, Stepman may get taken down once again. No, able to barely run in. TPI being activated, and now trying to take down the Brutalizer. Stepman, oh, able to get off a little bit of a heal, but will it be enough? And using that little slash ability. Vorpal now coming in on the action, and Oversoul trying to run away. Will it be enough? It looks like Oversoul will get taken down. Yes, he does get destroyed, as the Raiders now finally join in on the fight. Drake now doing a bit of a push in the center, and now a quick boomerang. Hydra really is pushing a little bit too far. He should not be trying to engage, especially next to a cannon. Not quite sure what he's thinking. Needs to pull away. Planar Void now coming in, and now Lalu may get an easy kill on Hydra. This is going to be a problem. And there's the R shot. He's trying to jump away in midair, and it does not work. Wow. So a crazy fight. In comes the kill shot onto Rancor. Rancor is able to teleport away Planar Void, and it looks like Lalu will be able to finish off that kill there. Oh, this is not looking good for the Zerg once again, as the Protoss may have started to run away with it. They do have a 5-kill advantage. The center tower already has been destroyed, and it looks like Hydra does want to initiate a surrender. I don't think it's quite time for the surrender just quite yet. There's still a lot of tier 2 towers, but two tier 2 towers, but it looks like Rancor will be able to finish this off in just a moment. A very defensive game. The final tier 4 towers are starting to take some damage. That is never good, as this tier 2 tower will fall in just a moment, feeding the Protoss even further. Now, Stepman at a level 11 may be what's hurting the Zerg team the most, as the hero levels really make a very large difference at the 8 end part of the game. It looks like Ralph Angelo looking to finish off all of this over here, as we now see what the Protoss trying to take down Aeon. It doesn't look like they will be able to get Aeon, though, as there is enough heroes here in order to keep track, and now it looks as though the Protoss army will be regrouping, perhaps purchasing some new items, and then going in for what may be their final push. Aeon now getting destroyed by the Zerg, and if the Zerg are able to get Aeon, that may be enough of a buff to, unfortunately, they do not have a Q, and now in comes the fight over here. Will it be enough to really destroy Aeon? Aeon already down to 5,000 hit points. It looks like Mandrake is in the center lane, and it looks as though Raynor may be trying to move into the center in just a moment. And with a very nice, well-positioned Marine, they know that they pretty much have Aeon. Aeon will be destroyed. The Protoss get that damage resistance, and it will be very difficult to push into the... Sorry, the Zerg get that damage resistance, and it will be very difficult to push into the Zerg base at this time. Leviathan, I believe, has not respawned just quite yet. It looks like Drake is going to sit here. Oh, he does currently have... he does have a Sanctum, but getting caught out of position. Gunslinger, oh, is he going to be able to escape? I don't think so. R-shot would finish him off, and he's able to run away, though. Zerg now trying to push in that damage bonus, damage buff, or damage absorption buff. Very, very helpful in that engagement there. And now it looks like Kerrigan's going to get destroyed, as Drake's still going to be able to stick around, and I believe that Drake will epilogue. And now this was exactly what the Zerg needed. Hydra desperately trying to run away. It looks like he will be able to escape, and now jumping back in, and Hydra jumps in for the kill. And now we are a very close game, once again down to 3, or a difference of 3 at this point, as now Rancor, did he get another kill? No, he did not get another kill. We almost had an all kill. This tier 2 tower, or tier 3 tower, has been destroyed. A Planar Void, a bit of a problem there, as now we are going to see Lalu gonna get stunned and destroyed. Jackson may get destroyed as well. Jackson, oh, able to, flash into the pool in order to absorb, run away. And wow, that Hydra getting very lucky that I believe as Vorpal was able to intercept that damage. In comes the boomerang. Hydra's in trouble. He should not be in there. And there's the triple kill. Wow, they really overextended themselves. The Zerg army overextending themselves there. And should really not have been there for that long. They needed to pull back, regroup. Kerrigan is in there, and now Gunslinger is in a bit of trouble. Will he be able to escape? I'm not sure. Boomerang just misses, and wow, are we gonna perhaps see an epilogue come in? It looks like he does not have a... No, he does have a Carapace, so he is going to be able to stick around. There's the pluck, and there's the epilogue, and is he going to get taken? Is he going to get destroyed? Gunslinger, able to absorb a lot of that damage. He needs to turn off Martyr, though. Martyr is going to kill him, and now it's going to turn it off there, and it looks like Gunslinger getting so lucky in that engagement and getting another kill. So Gunslinger somehow able to stay alive, even though he has 3 skill points to use. I'm sure those additional hit points would have been very beneficial, but Drake now just doing a great job here, and we'll see whether or not the Zerg will be able to continue this push. A Planar Void now pushing in, will be forced to pull back, and now Gunslinger is trying to take down this tower here. It looks like the Zerg is not relenting in their pressure, as the score is now tied at 36 apiece. Drake once again being teleported all around. Will he be able to get off? No, the magnetic link preventing him from being able to get a pluck off and deal that damage. Drake does a more of a tank build as opposed to, say, intellect build, so his plucks and his epilogue do not deal that much damage, but this is going to be a problem. Are we going to have another... Oh, it looks as... What is going on there? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, that Chronosphere does cause a lot of problems. And it looks as though Kerrigan is going to be in a bit of a trouble. The pluck may go down. And now trying to pull back away once more. And I believe Zerg is going to take this, even though Red Hydra did try to initiate a surrender. No, it looks like the surrender was completely uncalled for, as Zerg now finishing off all of the towers, going in for a pluck, not able to pull Raynor back out. And now Drake sitting at level 21, and the Balrog Brutalizer, the levels just too high. And I believe Lalu, even though he did play very well, is going to have a bit of an issue there, as Stetman sitting at 14, just dropping down a bunch of disinfecting wards, allowing these push to last a very long time. Mandrake once again pulling off another epilogue in order to regenerate and continuing this push even longer. So it looks as though we are going to have... Oh, there in comes a stun. Kerrigan may get destroyed. Yes, Kerrigan now taken down. There's the Chronosphere. A pluck through Chronosphere just looks absolutely hilarious. And a Planar Void just teleporting back and forth. And there is the game, I believe. Down goes the final tower, and now there is the Fleet Beacon. And there is the GG's. So yes, a very well-played game in-house, showcasing the Balrog Brutalizer. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Here are the final scores, just so you guys can see, and take a look at the items and their particular builds.